Okay, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. Went to the point like button, subscribe to my channel, and over the video, get a notification. We're playing against the Lakers now. We're trying to find out the Lakers 10 and 14. See what the Lakers got. We're playing on the roll. Lakers have Saban Lee, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Jared Van Vliet, Anthony Davis. Let's go.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Sharp. Ben Simmons is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's David Nwaba. And it's Tiny in at the point. Now, here is James. He really had an off game against the Mavericks. The baseline J is on the way. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Brooklyn.
Over the years, no team in the NBA has had more star power than the Lakers. They always have at least one future Hall of Famer on the roster.
Okay.
Here's Lee. Davis, a screen. Irving, the pass to Davis. Here's Lee. Misses the three. You know, when we talk about the Lakers, you expect them to have a superstar.
B.A. starting with Wilt in the 60s, then Kareem during the 70s, Magic dominating the 80s, and more recently Shaq and Kobe. LeBron and A.D., the biggest names, flocked to L.A.
Irving laid it in with a nice touch off
the
window.
What balance and execution. Kyrie Irving prefers to finish, in my opinion, through contact.
Nwaba finds Simmons. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. James outside. Back to Lee. Going inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
It's 4.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
Here's Tiny. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Lee. Here's the floater. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Lee's got his second basket of the game. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Tiny. And he dunks it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Lee. Right now averaging 6 a game. Pass to Irving. All alone. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
When Kyrie Irving gets his feet set, it is automatic, plain and simple.
Back to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Lee. Pass to Irving. Over Nwaba. Again, the Lakers score.
One
of the biggest challenges for players.
Well, B.A., it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Here's Irving after the basket by Brooklyn. Davis with a screen on Harris. Here's James. Got a hand on it. James brings the double team. Here's Simmons. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Simmons has got 5 now.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Harris against James. Pass to Irving. Takes the 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Now, here is James. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The defense hanging all over LeBron James. He takes the opportunity, and he scores.
Here's Tiny. 33 points last game. Harris's shot is good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Now here's Irving. He's got 6. The shot's good.
The accuracy of Kyrie's shot is impressive, helping him clean up in the mid-range.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Tiny. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. He's got 14.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Irving finds James. Irving a screen on Harris. And slam dunk by James.
Very athletic move by LeBron on the slam, showing the defense he still can be unstoppable.
Here's Tiny. Check by James. And here's Harris outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Harris has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And he makes it. Here's Tiny. He's got 14. There's the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. Points in a hurry.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
On the floor for the Nets. Sharp out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's David Nwaba. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Tiny in at the 1. And the layup is good off the glass. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Irving. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. James brings the double team. Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And again, no good by the Lakers. for Brooklyn. They've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. It's stolen by Irving.
Oh my God, Irving.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second.
Good.
Second shot opportunity, and it's Bryant laying it in.
Bryant.
Bryant's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Outside Nwaba. Pass to Tiny. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Nwaba with it. Picked up by James. Nwaba can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Outside Thibault. On the wing, Irving. Over Harris. Again, Irving missing.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Right there.
Here's Sharp. Hachimura covering. Pass to Sharp.
Good work.
Good work there as it goes.
20.
Sharp's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Let's hear it for your Lakers girl.
Half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're having a little bit of trouble right now, hanging in the middle of the league.
You know, for Brooklyn, they've really delivered so far, playing with incredible energy and just steamrolling lesser teams.
Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on Nwaba. Irving for 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Impressive shooter from outside the arc. Kyrie knows he has the green light to fire away.
Here's the 3. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Pass to Lee from behind the arc. The shot that time not on target. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena, and if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Right side Davis. Pass to Lee.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Takes a 3.
No.
Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 4 rebounds in the game. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Irving with a deep 3.
No.
Oh, they can't stop the run with that one.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Tiny. The 3, here's Harris. And the Nets, another 3.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Pass to Lee. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. An open look for Irving. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Irving's got 13.
Showing some Mamba mentality right now. Kyrie Irving, when he's hot, keep feeding him.
Here's Tiny. 22 points for him. Drives to the hoop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Irving for three.
No way.
Another miss by Irving.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
He drops it from range.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Irving against Nwaba. Outside Irving. Jacks up a three. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the...
What's up, Dirk?
Which team do you have?
What team do you have? I got the Brooklyn. There, I got Brooklyn. I'm playing with Brooklyn.
The action.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
When I look at Brooklyn, they've absolutely risen to the occasion this season. People are talking up their game early, and so far, they've delivered. Now it's time to finish strong.
Lakers 10-14. Lakers suck ass, bro.
Circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Nets.
They've got the defense seeing double. Quick ball movement. Defenders are a step behind. It's no wonder this lead is probably insurmountable.
Inside, outside, dink, dunk, swing. I'm dizzy. That's why I'm about to drink some of this shake.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
Let's get third quarter started.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James.
Oh.
Then there's Saban Lee. Then there's Davis. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Let's go.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now Irving. Davis with a screen on Nwaba. Looking to get back on track. And it's Irving missing.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Let's go.
Man, that one's good.
Let's go.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
And there's James from the arc.
No way.
Rebound Brooklyn. Second half getting started. About a minute play.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Davis with a screen on Harris. Here's James, and it's rejected. They get it back. Back to Lee. Nice pass. Nice catch.
Three, we good. We took the order. No, it's not three, we good.
Creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Here's Tiny, and he jams it home with authority.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for.
Shit like he's on the James. What that?
At the line for the Nets.
And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks.
Here's Tiny. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. He's got 31.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
And that one is hammered home.
431.
Who better to run the offense through? LeBron making it all look seamless.
Here's Tiny.
Kobe.
He hits the back iron and sinks it.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
James, outside.
There we go.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
Nets ball.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Nets. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, many of us experts earmarked them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
They're just getting warmed up. As good as they've been so far, they've got the potential
and the talent to get even
better as we get deeper into the season. These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Lee misses. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Tiny. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
31.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Lee.
What quarter take over?
10 points for him. And rejected. And they'll keep possession.
Not so slow.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Tiny. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low,
you
have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Parker outside, and they call an illegal screen here. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Here's Tiny, covered by Thibault, and they're...
Oh, it's 4:31. Let's go.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Now, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hachimura, the pass to Bryant.
2 minutes.
Here's Lee. Out to Hachimura. Oh, no good! Unable to win this run. Here's Tiny. He takes it in. And that one is stuffed right through.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Spins. Pass to Hachimura. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
And
he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Harris against Thibault. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Lee. The 3. Nwaba pulls it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
31.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Hachimura with the ball. Simmons defending. Back to Lee. To end the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Lakers, Saban Lee.
Both shots good from the strike. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Tiny. Hachimura covering. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hachimura with the ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Lakers, Rui.
Good on the second one.
4:34.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Nets out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Let's get the 4 quarter started. Get this dub.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for the Nets. Joe Harris out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Sharp, then it's David Nwaba, and it's Tiny in at the point guard position. Brooklyn with the ball. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, BA, and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
Knocked away. Simmons with it. Hachimura covering. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
They set a pick.
Buckner.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Parker, he's checked in for the Lakers. He makes 1 or 2 that time.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bonus.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line. It's on Rui Hachimura. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. For Brooklyn, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Sharp. Here's Tiny. Shoots it from the corner. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
The Nets have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. From 9 feet out. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Inside. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Parker outside. Well, when you look at the wing position, how do you feel it's evolved since you played, Smitty?
Well, they've been asked to do more, BA, especially on the defensive end. Mostly wings now are asked to guard 1 through 5, with teams switching a lot. And also, a lot of these wing guys are asked to run the offense.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Pass to Nix. Fires the 3. No good there. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Tiny. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
Yeah, it feels like he can't miss.
Parker outside. Over Nwaba. And that one hits the back iron.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Parker outside. Pass to Nix. Good D by Simmons. And here are the Nets now. They're on an 18-5 run, Tiny. And another one! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Parker outside. And he gets that one.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Tiny. And the Nets, another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Oh, a nice shot by Knicks.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Fires in the triple.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Parker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Tiny. And the Nets, another three.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Tiny.
High-level shot making what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Down low. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Tiny.
Oh! Watch out, watch out!
Get out the way!
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
So it's Brooklyn now. Here's Tiny. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo. Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill.
Substitution for
9 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Rui Hachimura, Matisse Thybulle, Kyrie Irving.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We leave you now with our New Balance Player of the Game.
I'm not going to face the Suns, which were 6-0. This was 15-11. We're still playing on the road. The Suns have Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Dorian Finney-Smith, and then DeAndre Ayton. Let's go.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At shoot.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. We've got Tiny. Ben Simmons is out there with Sharp. Then there's Harris. And it's Nwaba in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Booker. And the pass to Durant. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Nets. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Ball finds KD. Ayton sets the pick for KD. Second chance shot. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Thank you, David. The team being honest about its approach. So, Greg, it's offense first.
Well, you can't put everything in the game plan. You have to kind of pick and choose. For them, it's really about generating points.
Yeah, there's another side of the floor right here, so it can't be just about offense. Their defensive intensity has got to rise up.
And we talked about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Now here's Durant, his last outing with 20 points. And here's Harris from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
Here's Paul. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here is Paul following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
And the second free throw, good. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
Both good from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Finney Smith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Durant with a wide-open look. And the Suns miss again.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad.
Oh,
it's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And it's denied.
Touchdown!
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Tiny, defended by Durant. And Harris wide open. He shoots, knocks down the three ball. Harris has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Just hoping every time we play. Whooping them.
All right, everybody. Phoenix making some changes. Mamba comes in for Ayton. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul.
All right, Suns fans, give a big
So for Phoenix, their last game lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Booker. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Harris.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And he comes up with the deuce. Simmons got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Booker looking around. Bamba setting the pick for Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted in making the weak coverage pay.
Johnston passes to Harris. Outside for Simmons. Over Westbrook. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well-rounded effort.
Shoot that.
And they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Bamba. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Again, the miss by Booker.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the Suns call time. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Brooklyn, things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Booker outside. Got a piece of it. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Oh, the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And an 8-3 from Booker. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacques Vaughn has right now. Sharp out there with Simmons. Then it's David Nwaba. Then it's Tiny, and it's Harris in at the small forward. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying, and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you.
Ben Simmons.
Great advice. David, thanks.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
Outside, KD. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris has got the ball.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Westbrook passes to Ayton. To halt the run, and he lays it up and in.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Now, here's Sharp. Defense right on him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sharp's got his third bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Booker outside. Nwaba with the rebound. Nwaba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the basket by Tiny.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Suns. Oh, Ayton in position. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, the guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
And it's blocked. Booker outside. All sorts of time. Connects the jumper drop. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Nwaba. Another one.
Let's go. 49-14 right back.
Willing to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
High post, KD.
Point guard.
Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton kicks to Finney-Smith. No good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Johnston. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Here's Westbrook.
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Let's go.
Goes. Count it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
KD looking around.
Lower.
From outside, off the mark.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
So that could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Durant at the elbow. Over Harris. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Paul.
Able to find himself in the mid-range. That's a look that Kevin Durant will settle into.
We love that.
Here's Tiny, defended by Durant. Nwaba. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
6-18, let's go.
Unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Paul outside, passes it to KD. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. Shakes him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
Mamba is checked in for Zach Collins. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And he uses the glass on the way.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Walking over.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there.
Frank Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And the Suns making a change here. Jones is checked in, and Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Johnston. Outside, Simmons. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
There you go. Money shot for Ben Simmons, trying to open up those driving lanes.
Jones sets the pick for Paul. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Lets it go from 11, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Fourth team foul.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Tiny. The three from Simmons. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's a great sign for this team.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the schedule.
And for that game against the Pistons, let's be honest, they're clearly the better team. You can't afford to drop games where you're the heavy favorite.
This is a TCB game, taking care of business. Doesn't have to be pretty, just win.
And that concludes.
We get the third quarter started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Then it's Durant. Then there's Ayton. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's done a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
Blocking foul.
He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called with a block and a three-point play chance here. Brooklyn shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Second personal foul.
26-24. Let's go.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Fuck it, right.
Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Oh.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Fuck it, right.
Charity stripe shot. Here's Finney Smith. Phoenix no good that time either.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
To end the run, the drive by Booker. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Booker with no one around, and a miss there on the triple.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
It's good.
David Nwaba, assisted by
At this point,
Ben
I don't
Simmons.
know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And here's Booker from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range.
But
10 points for him.
And with that 3-ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Nets.
Here's Johnston, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Zach Collins checked in for Durant, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Paul. Here's Westbrook, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Westbrook, and there's the pass to Finney Smith. Oh, good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Simmons passes to Claxton. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist here tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And the basket by Tiny. Tiny's got 10 points in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Booker outside. He had a nice open look right there. Booker's got 12.
That's what he does, Devin Booker, with a beautiful shot there.
Here's Tiny, defended by Booker.
Nice,
and the basket by Tiny.
Taking over.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Westbrook passes to Ayton. And that one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Now, here's Nwaba. He's guarded closely. They get it back. And the basket by Harris.
4:30.
1:09 left here in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Westbrook passes to Booker. It's hauled in by Claxton.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
For three, Booker. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night, and it's Tiny with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Bamba is checked in for the Suns. Landry Shamet comes in for Devin Booker. Now, here's Shamet. Nwaba defending. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now Westbrook. Looking to end the run. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They're deep. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. David Nwaba out there with Tiny. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Harris. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And it's blocked. Simmons finds Nwaba. Shoots over Bamba. On target from 13 feet. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Johnson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Gordon kicks to Shamet. The tray nailed from 3-point land.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Here's Johnston, and the Nets another 3.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
They only shooters.
Now here's Shamet, guarded closely. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Phoenix. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That's the first of 6 played on the road.
Great finish from Gordon in traffic. You like to see the smaller guys operate down low as long as they're patient.
Here's Johnston, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Gordon. Nwaba defending. Gordon with it. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Shamet missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Nwaba. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Gordon the pass to Bamba. And David Nwaba picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Shaman kicks to Gordon. Bamba setting the pick for Gordon. Clock at 6. It's picked off.
If you could stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped. There would have been a sure two there. Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Jones, the pass to Gordon. Bamba setting the pick for Gordon. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Brooklyn. They're on an 18-7 run. Jones trying to get open, and he banks in the layup. 38 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Bamba in the high post. He kicks to Gordon. He takes it in, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Great concentration from Eric Gordon, who caps off the drive with the basket.
Gordon's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Bamba with the block.
Give it.
Akpala, the pass to Gordon. Shamet with it, guarded by Harris. And stolen by Harris. Pass to Claxton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
On both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And it's blocked.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight. Another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tiny.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
There's the dish to Gordon. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Substitution for your Suns, Zach Collins, Kevin Durant.
40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Passes it to Shamet. The three-pointer off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
KD sets the pick for Paul. Over Harris. The shot by Paul, no good. Here's Claxton. That one goes in.
This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And here is Paul. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and it just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew.
Hello. Which team do you have?
There, guys, on the Brooklyn Nets. I told you on the Brooklyn Nets there. Now we're gonna face the Warriors. We're 27-0. The Warriors 14-14. Let's get it. Still playing on the road. The Warriors have Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Chris Hawk, Porzingis, and Christian Wood. Let's get it.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Happy Monday, everyone. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Ben Simmons is out there with Sharp. Then it's David Nwaba. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Tiny in at the point guard position. Wiggins against Harris. Thompson with a screen. Wiggins from long range. Rebounded by Tiny. Here's Harris. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Thompson finds Curry.
Point guard.
It's deflected.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
And he gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that really are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Wiggins. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Orlando.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Simmons gets it to go.
How great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Curry passes to Wiggins. From deep. Curry, no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
It's good. Harris has got a second basket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Fucking hard.
Outside Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
14-4.
The Warriors have gone only 1 of 6 so far.
Fucking hard.
Now here's Wood. He's covered closely. Porzingis sets a screen. Curry with it. Picked up by Simmons. And Porzingis gets it to go. On the assist by Curry.
And the basketball IQ that Curry possesses is special. Capable of shredding the defense in a screen roll.
Pass to Sharp. Fires from 14. Again, the net score.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And here's Curry. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Harris against Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Pass to Porzingis. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. Wood. Off target at the rim.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Nwaba, the pass to Simmons. Over Wood. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And the Warriors shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Time to get up and make
Poole, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
16.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. A 12-point game. The 3 from Curry. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focused.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Curry. Here's Poole looking to end the run. Nwaba against Thompson. Outside Nwaba. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets. And the Warriors making a switch here. Burks is checked in. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Now here's Simmons. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
I got him.
Poole up top. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Burks. The 3 is up. Rebound Brooklyn. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Nwaba using his post moves to get the 2 points. Nwaba's got 8 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Let's hear it again one more time for the GS Breakers. Dub Nation, that was your GS Breakers.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Porzingis. And the Warriors miss again.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And that one's good. Simmons.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Poole finds Burks. Porzingis with a screen on Nwaba. Here's Burks. And again, another missed shot. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Oh, nice shot by Nwaba. 10 points for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Birch goes in. Pass to Looney. Ooh, rejected by Harris. Here's Sharp, defended by Porzingis.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Outside Burks for 3.
First,
and what a blowout already in this one. Nets out in front, running away with it. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Curry and Poole, the sharp shooting backcourt for them. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Wood in at the center position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Now here's Poole. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Oh my God.
It's Poole on the wing.
Lord.
The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Nwaba.
Touch off the 39-6.
Nwaba's got 12.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Grab it.
They kick it out to Porzingis.
Lord.
Off target with the 3. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Simmons, and the Nets tack on 2 more. RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Good D.
Brooklyn with the ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Harris' shot is good. He has 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Poole. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Porzingis. On the wing, Curry. Poole outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis sets a screen. Tries a 10-footer, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And he makes a first. Well, it's the reality of the NBA, RJ, but fans do seem to be paying closer attention, maybe more than ever, to players' off-court actions. What's your take on that?
Well, I truly believe that players are so focused not only on their games, but how they can now improve the lives of people around them and in their community. They are leaders in their community, and they are advocates, and it's because they have huge platforms that will allow them to make a difference.
Pass to Sharp. Woods over to help. The 3 from Nwaba. Knocks down the long J. Nwaba's got 15.
They are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn with the ball. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Curry. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Wood passes to Curry. Kuminga up top. Simmons defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Team foul.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Stephen Curry. Here's Tiny, hounded by Wiggins. Here's Tiny. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
2 minutes remaining.
Thompson outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Wiggins. Looney with the ball. 1:51 left in the first half of this game. Kuminga, the pass to Poole. Sinks it from distance. Poole's got 5 points now this quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Out to Harris. From downtown. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Poole. Tip.
Love it. Good D.
On the wing, Nwaba. Defended by Thompson.
Boom!
He jams it straight down.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Pass to Wiggins. Looney up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kuminga finds Thompson. And the Warriors with another three.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
The three from Nwaba. From beyond the arc and then some.
Nwaba's
got 20.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Poole, the pass to Thompson, launches it, and the Warriors with another 3.
The moment that last 3 went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a 3.
Hits a three-pointer. Harris has got 14 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Harris against Wiggins.
Wiggins has always had a knack for that. Get inside, force the D to commit, and draw the foul.
At the line,
that free throw misses.
Andrew Wiggins, 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
19.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Here's Tiny. From deep, here's Simmons. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this is huge when Simmons connects from deep, showing commitment to wanting to improve from there.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here is Coach Steve Kerr. Your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
This string of games, it looks like there are some gimmies. But this is the NBA. You overlook a team, and you end up getting waxed. Obviously, coach is preaching that up and down. Sometimes guys just don't want to listen.
Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the Warriors.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over.
Look at the third quarter started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. David Nwaba with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Joe Harris. Ben Simmons is out there with Sharp. Then it's David Nwaba, and it's Tiny in at the one spot. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. From deep three-point range, Wiggins, no good. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there.
Pass to Wood. And here's Curry for three.
Lord.
Brooklyn with the board. Sharp's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the right side. Over Porzingis. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here's Curry. Porzingis in the post. Simmons defending. Porzingis misses.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot
creator.
Do you think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in. He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Lord.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Buries it from 3.
Love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Oh, nice shot by Nwaba.
Let's go.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Tiny. Puts up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Wiggins passes to Curry. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Curry's got 5 now.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Right side Curry. Nwaba pulls it in. Nwaba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harris. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
He's getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. He's sad.
Thompson passes to Porzingis. Wiggins outside. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out. And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back. Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Poole finds Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Nwaba. Step back shot, 2 points. That one goes. He's got 10. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant. One of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
Outside Kuminga.
That's off.
And it's off from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Nwaba. Beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Nice
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry.
Stop up.
Kuminga against Simmons. To the middle. And there's Poole. Nice assist by Kuminga. Poole's got 7 points in the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Tiny. 24 points for him.
Perfect.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Here's Curry. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Curry against Harris. Over to the left wing. From deep, here's Simmons. Connects from downtown. Simmons has got 22.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Modern NBA, you have to hit games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Nets out in front, deliver.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Quick shot, it's a good shot if you're hot, but...
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Pass to Bonner. Outside Burks. There's a screen. Here's Bonner. Oh, he misses the dunk.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
And for Brooklyn, we've got Sharp. Ben Simmons out there with Joe Harris. Then it's David Nwaba. And it's Tiny in at the point guard position. Payton against Nwaba. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons. Using his size and reach to bat away the shot. This energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Sharp's gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Tries the 9-footer. And the Warriors miss again. Brooklyn with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Tiny. Oh, rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Let's go.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Pass to Bonner.
Stop up.
Here's Baldwin. Simmons defending. Over to the wing. Payton with a screen on Harris. Shot clock at 5. Here's Moody. Great D that time from Nwaba.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guard him.
And the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see changed? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, a lot of people ask me about the 4-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a 4-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots and trying to see where they can come from, then you have no idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that would be a good thing for the game of basketball.
Pass to Moody. Here's Baldwin. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Moody. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Here's Tiny. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And he's got 28 now.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Burke's no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Pass to Baldwin. Well, the NBA has gotten tougher on flagrant fouls. But you see instances where guys get hurt. They miss a lot of time, and yet there's only a 1-game penalty for the fouler. Something to look at, you think, RJ, or no?
Well, if the flagrant results in games missed due to injury, then maybe the fouler should miss more games. The only problem with that is you can see players starting to embellish on their injury in order to make sure that other people get suspended. That's how petty our league is.
Now here's Burks. He's closely guarded. Pass to Payton. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Payton's gotten his first basket of the night.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Baldwin. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Harris outside. Payton with a steal. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Moody misses.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tiny.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Here's Tiny. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
Let's go. 26-34.
46 seconds left in the fourth.
Talking early.
Outside Burks. And he banks in the layup.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Yes, it's good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Poole, the pass to Kuminga. On the wing, Burks. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Nets ball.
Good D.
There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Tiny. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
36.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, Joe, congratulations. A great defensive effort for this team tonight. Can you elaborate more on what happened on the defensive end?
Everybody was just locked in. We just did a good job executing the game plan, knowing personnel, flying around. We talked about just trying to be the grittier team, the tougher team. I think we were tonight.
Great mental focus by the whole team. Thanks, Joe.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian A.
Back. We're gonna face the Clippers. We're 20-0, the 8-18. Let's get it. We're still playing at. We're still playing on the road. So, Buckner, the Clippers, Wisconsin Highland, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Vlade Zubac, and Nikola Vucevic. Let's get it.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday, we've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head to head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacques Vaughn has right now. David Nwaba out there with Tiny. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Sharp, and it's Harris in at the 3. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
On the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And it's George missing. Now, here's...
That's unbelievable.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Simmons finds Harris. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Highland. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic.
That
is some pretty elite level company.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
They've been looking at a sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
2 points. That one goes.
Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Here's Nwaba. Paul George making his last shot. A nice shot by Harris.
Great ball movement there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Leonard. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Harris. Now, here's Sharp.
Let's go. 15-4.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Nobody near Leonard. No good on the 3. Nets leading by 11. Free throw line jump shot. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
13-4.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
The pass to Leonard to stop the run. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Basketball.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Clippers. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've been shockingly ineffective this season. I don't know if anyone thought they'd have this much of a struggle, but the chemistry's been horrible.
You hit it on the head. And they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together. And it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
And here's Nwaba. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And the Nets, another 3.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
3-pointers right on target.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Man passes to Leonard. Lets it go from the wing. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there's the basket whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. We saw the WNBA launch the Commissioner's Cup, but what do you thought, Doris, about a mid-season tournament being added to the NBA?
Kevin, it's hard not to look at the positive effect that the play-in situation has had on the NBA. Think about it, how much more competitive games are down the stretch of the regular season. So because of that success, I am very open to adding a mid-season tournament.
Outside, George plays it up and banks it in. George has got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Simmons. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Man. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Plumlee against Simmons. Knocked loose. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from George. A rebound by the Nets. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Oh!
11.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's George. After the basket by Brooklyn. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Here's George. 6 points for him. Passes to Plumlee. Here's Man. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee with the screen. Puts it up from 12.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Now, here's Nwaba. He's covered closely.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Fires from 18. They retain possession. Jones has been on display for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this.
32.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Brooke Lopez is out there with the Vitsa Zubats. And it's Highland in at the point. And here's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Highland. No points in the game yet for him. Got a hand on it. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Powell. After the basket by Brooklyn, here's George. It's tipped.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Driving to the basket. And the basket by Tiny. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And the shot goes in. Simmons got 6.
Boy, it's great to see Simmons make shots under pressure. Use your size to your advantage.
And the Clippers call time here.
Here we go, fans. Let's get loud for your Clippers.
How about we check the numbers for him?
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes are tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
The 8-footer. Highland misses. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And here is Los Angeles now, after the basket by Brooklyn. And here's George for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Zubats a screen on Simmons. Highland passes to Powell. Just 4 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Brooklyn with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's George after the basket by Brooklyn. And again, no good by the Clippers. Shot from 16. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Highland passes to Powell. Lopez with the ball. The fadeaway. Los Angeles with another miss. Simmons on the wing. Zubats defending.
Ben Simmons has the basketball on a string. How about that move, folks? Look out.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get. Get some momentum.
And a deep 3 from George. Brooklyn with the rebound. Tiny's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Harris, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
2 minutes. Here's Man. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Stolen. And here's the fast break. And that one is stuffed right through.
13.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Nets. To end the drought, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Orlando Magic.
And that game against the Lakers, it's the second game of a back-to-back.
15.
You know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now, here's Sharp. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
54,
a lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Pass to Boston. To the middle. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Simmons slams it in.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. 50 seconds left in the first half. Boston, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Leonard looking over the floor. Over Harris. Leonard finds Plumlee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Wow, this guy's flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Outside Leonard. Plumlee with a screen on Harris. Leonard. That shot. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
62.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. Looking at the Eastern Conference, Tiny.
He's been their catalyst when they need a bucket or they need someone to make a play. They know they can turn to him like I could turn to you, Ernie.
Indeed.
Playing the 3, he offers a lot of versatility as well, Shaq.
Is that what I just said?
And moving on to our current game, it was not the first half that fans were hoping to see for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that'll do it for halftime.
Let's get the 3rd quarter started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Leonard. So Johnson sitting on the bench. This is the group that Jacques Vaughn has right now. We've got Tiny out there with David Nwaba. Then it's Simmons, and it's Harris, and it's small forward. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community?
There really are, Kevin. And think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Now, here's Vucevic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nwaba passes to Johnston. And here is Simmons. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And yes, it's good. Sharp's got 18 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Harris against Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Here's Highland. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Zubac no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Highland. And again, no good by the Clippers.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now, here's George. He has 6. Will it go? Here's Vucevic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. He's so comfortable this close to the cup.
The pass to Simmons. Now, here's Sharp. Vucevic defending. Sharp has
and they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, George. There's the triple. Trains the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
It matters not if you're staying attached and connected to Paul George. He's got the height and release point to get it off anyway.
Here's Johnston. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Let's go.
Harris has got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Vucevic. Tiny grabs the board. Tiny's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harris finds Simmons. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Ben Simmons. And he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. And Norman Powell subbed in for George. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Leonard against Harris. Leonard, no luck.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Well, Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The Nets on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. In the corner, it's Harris. And the jam by Harris.
I think it might surprise people that Joe Harris does not mind contact on the interior. That's a nice shot. Wow.
82-26. Walking away.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. It's sent back down by Simmons. Here's Sharp, and then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Walking away. Fill up.
Here's Highland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Why Leonard, if you allow him to get to his spots, it's an easy score. In the painted area, that's easy money.
Here's Johnston, and it's sent back by Lopez. And they'll keep possession. Leonard with the steal.
Cool.
Now here's Powell. Nwaba defending. And David Nwaba picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Clippers. Mason Plumlee. Terrence Mann.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lopez a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Man can't hit. Brooklyn's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Right wing. Here's Sharp. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Now, here's Nwaba. He's covered by Leonard. And that one is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And at the end of the third quarter, the lead in this one may already have been decided. Nets out in front. They finish off the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Brooklyn has possession. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Powell. Morris is out there with Batum. And it's Boston in at the 2 guard.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now 31.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Powell against Harris. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons. Just so good at sending it back.
Here's Boston. Off target from outside. Nwaba passes to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Batum scanning the floor. And it's blocked. Inside. Nwaba gets the bucket. Nwaba's got 20 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
They need this. Powell finds Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Boston. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Here's Johnston. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Boston. The rebound by Sharp. Brooklyn's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Harris. Here's Johnston. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside, Batum. Pass to Boston. He kicks it to Powell. There's the screen. Beyond the arc. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Harris. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Joe Harris so good at keeping his composure in intense situations. Nice job playing through contact.
Man passes to Boston. Rebounded by the Nets.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Again, the Nets for 2.
Wow, Joe Harris continues to improve as a passer. What a look.
LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Kicks to Powell.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
At the elbow, Batum. And they get it. Jump shot is good.
Nicholas.
Well, crossing up the defense right there. Nick Batum gets to the mid-range and says, you want to concede it, I'm taking it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And the first one drops. So for the Clippers, Lopez, he's checked in for Batum. And Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marcus Morris. The Clippers shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Man passes to Lopez. Outside Leonard. Lopez sets a screen for Leonard. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. The rebound by the Nets. Tiny's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Brooklyn.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so it'll boost this year's win total to 29.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tiny.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Hits it from downtown.
You've got to keep the defense on their heels, and Kawhi consistently able to make pull-up jump shots.
Here's Johnston. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Nets, Day'Ron Sharp.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
21-38.
And it's the Clippers with the ball.
The game right there.
Here's Man. so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tiny.
We won that one. We were 13-0. So we beat the Blazers. Yep. What's the word to the playoffs? We still go undefeated in the season. So far, so we're 46-0, 47-0, 48-0, 49-0, 50-0, 51-0, 52-0, 53-0. So how the fuck did we lose against the Bulls? What? But I guess I had a better field goal percentage than we did. What? Look for work, yo. Most preferred, I'm most well played. Oh, shoot, what? William Pollard is Rookie of the Year. Emil Quickly is 600 of the Year. On Defensive Player of the Year, Jalen Noel is multiple for Coach of the Year. Goes to Jack Vaughn, A1 and 1. So who we face it in the first well? The 76ers.